Mission accomplished. Here are the portraits we've taken to put forward those who best represent the Nord-Pas de Calais region.
Caroline Carlson, Philippe Amoyel, Vianney Mullier, 100 in total.
Each student could take photographs of the person he or she found most interesting according to industrial or cultural criteria.
And everyone expressed his or her own vision of the region.
I had the chance of visiting the backstage of the Lille Opera House during the rehearsals of Carmen to take pictures of Jean-Claude Casadessus. He's one of the best conductors in the world, an admirable man who's been conducting the Lille National Orchestra.
As for me, I love World of Cards. I'm currently studying to an automotive design school, and I absolutely wanted to put forward Mr. Makoto-san. He's the director of the Toyota plant established in Nord-Pas de Calais. I was able to see the Japanese region.
My Scandinavian roots push me towards green industries. This is why I wanted to put forward EcoVer, a Belgian enterprise which has become a world leader in eco-friendly washing products.
How can you select just one picture, the picture, being from Nord-Pas de Calais and knowing more or less all the region's assets? Which character should I put forward? Alain van der Kruisen, Managing Director of Areva? Emmanuel Didier, the Managing Director of Alcatel-Lucent, who produces miles of optical fibers. Gilles Tauzin and his crystal glassworks in Arcus. Rocket, the famous family-owned business which has become one of the world leaders in starch processing. Or Sandro Caporossi in his impressive foundry.
Et voilà votre café.
We decided to not take a picture of people because we think that the true star is the Nord-Pas de Calais region itself.
Absolutely. Thanks to its geographical location, 6 European capital cities with a 200-mile radius. That makes a real difference.
All means of transport are available to meet everyone's needs and connect to all businesses. 7 European destinations from Laeken Airport with new flights to Cairo, Luxor, Sharm el-Sheikh.
High-speed trains every hour to Paris, non-stop Eurostars to London, daily train to Brussels and Amsterdam. A free-flowing motorway network linking Europe's major cities. We are connecting people.
We're all studying strategic marketing, so we know that this region is the world's absolute first consumption area and the cradle of mail order sales.
This means that this area consumption is maximum.
And to support all this, the region is scattered with a comprehensive logistic platform such as Delta 3, Kunegel, or the American company Columbia.
I've come from New Delhi. I've just finished my engineering studies in Lille, and I'd like to join a major North American group. Bombardier is one of my targets. It's a Canadian group and a world leader in rail transportation. Thanks to its managing director, Mr. Petit, I was able to visit the future regional express train.
We decided to go across the region to reach the coast, the Côte d'Opale, as we call it.
By the way, I've learned that the Nord-Pas de Calais region has the lowest carbon footprint in France. Welcome to Calais, Europe's leading passenger port. But bear in mind that more than 2 million lorries embark here to cross the channel. I come to Calais, now and then, to take this ferry to go back home to visit my family in Buckland. Berlioz is definitely my star.
Wow, What a view from this 40-meter-high gantry crane. I wanted to put forward one of these crane drivers, because thousands of freight containers pass through the hands of this virtuoso. And in this port area of Dunkirk, we are talking big business. France's leading harbor for imports. First iron and steel port, first marshalling yard, first European energy cluster. On top of that, I have never thought that I would one day admire the sun setting over Europe's most powerful nuclear plant.
As a child, I often used to visit the Saint-Omer marshes. I could draw a portrait of Mr. Hansen, the guide of this stunning scenery who toured it with us in his rowboat. A concentration of flora and fauna which he shares with great passion. Or one of these farmers who paint the countryside with rapeseed yellow. Here, fields are large, and the agri-food businesses are happy with that. I can't leave out Grandpa Afshen, the famous bêtise de Cambrai. A know-how that dates back to 1830, and now they even export to China.
Et une ch'ti bien fraîche.
Merci. Oh, we could also find a carnival head to immortalize in Dunkirk, a concentrate of truly local traditions. The Lens football fans also deserve a stunning group picture. Their red and gold idols never give up. The region doesn't fall short of things to see and do, for every taste. Like this South African golf instructor who left the warm weather of his home country to come and settle in Nord-Pas de Calais.
I came from Tunisius when my father was a fisherman, and I wanted to pay him a tribute by visiting Boulogne, France's leading fishing port. And here, everything goes very fast, from the fishing line to the plates. In one single place, you have all the fishing processing and trading industries. All the companies are here. I was able to visit one of these, Del Pier, and that's how I discovered the origin of the tuna salads I saw before returning to Calais. Mr. Diaz even autographed me one.
I want to work for a French luxury brand. In nature, we love this field of activity. I'm starting for that. The bread company has told me all its secrets. Here, you have a perfect combination between the work of Chandel Thomas and the famous Calais lace. Luxury and tradition.
The Nord-Pas de Calais of tomorrow is also and foremost made of major projects such as a future center of innovative textiles. And after Guggenheim in Bilbao, the Louvre Museum will establish in Lens. And the Grand Stadium, a pool of jobs, opportunities, openings. This clearly deserves being part of the exhibition.
Supernfocom has just turned 20. This digital creation school has been ranked the world's best school by an American survey, The French Touch. No wonder you find Supernfocom graduates at the most prestigious U.S. studios. My brother, who currently lives in Boston, will come to study design here at the Higher Design Institute. For this exhibition, I absolutely wanted to portray its director.
And why not one of my teachers from École des Mines? They are indeed the guardians and the transmitters of knowledge. Between Mr. Lepers, who surf on probabilities, Mr. Morel, the robo-addict who is ready to test everything, and Mr. Descamps, the ingenious engineer in material transformation. I'm spoiled for choice. With 5 dedicated business locations, there must be the young entrepreneur who deserves being put forward. I'd love to portray a young entrepreneur. Eura Technology is a true company booster. Here, you can find everything related to IT and e-commerce. Or why not one of the researchers of the Science Park of Loudbourne, working for the IEMN, the nanotechnologies, and portraying a future grand researcher of the infinitely small. And when I dive into the art world, I'm even more exalted. So why not Alain Tapier, the curator of the Lille Museum of Fine Art? This museum is amongst the most beautiful in France.
Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music, like old times.
And how could you leave out the energy and creativity of Caroline Carson? This US choreographer has been living in Roubaix for years in order to create her unique shows. In the region, she is one of the driving forces of contemporary dance.
Of course, someone like me, finishing a master's degree in biology, could only be attracted by a major lab such as GSK, with its variety of therapeutic fields such as neurology, pneumology, diabetes, HIV. I even had the chance of entering rooms cleaner than an operating block, where they develop various types of vaccines. A portrait of the managing director was a must.
The region is not lacking remarkable or influential skateholders, no great name or large entrepreneuring families, no project leaders. All these people would be perfect, of course. Each one could duly represent Nord-Pas de Calais. In the end, being a local makes it difficult to choose. And then, foreign visitors who come here talks about our sincere and authentic welcome. Nothing artificial. Our warm smile. Your son, I've sometimes heard. I think that for this photo exhibition, I have a hunch.